So whatever phase you are in your life, it is always important to have a goal. Otherwise what happens is you don't know which way to go and you will just be stuck at the same position, right? And the second thing is, it is always important to find or at least work for what you love. See, if you are working for something that you love, then it will not feel like work, it will always be fun, right? So you can work for 20 hours a day and still you can have a smile on your face if you really are working for something that you love, right? Otherwise, if you are stuck at a job which you don't love, definitely you are not going to enjoy the work. So my suggestion is, just try to see what you love and work for it and have a goal in your life, right? Without a purpose, there is nothing else in your life, right? So now when you set a goal, it is very important that the goal should be very, very realistic. It should be believable. Okay, so if when I say it should be believable, I don't mean to say that everyone else should believe it. See, whatever you start, when you start it, no one is going to believe that you are going to achieve it. It is always true, right? So unless you make it a reality, unless you achieve it, everyone is going to say that it is always impossible. So no great thing has ever been supported by people, right? So only 1% generally believes it. So if you have to achieve something in your life, when you have a goal, it is very, very important that you believe that, you should believe that you will be able to achieve it. Now, why is it so important to set a realistic goal is, if you yourself don't believe that you can achieve it, then you will start thinking about plan B, right? So every thought that you put into plan B is a thought that you are taking away from plan A. If you don't believe it, you are not going to put in 100% effort. You are just going to put in 50% effort, and trust me, anything less than 100% effort is not going to give you any result. It is going to give you zero result. Don't think that 50% effort is going to give you 50% result. It is going to give you definitely zero result. So when you start even gate preparation also, no one is going to believe that you are going to get into IITs for sure. Your parents are definitely not going to believe you after what you have done in your plus 2 with your IIT JEE preparation and AIEEE preparation. Now if you go and tell them that you are going to get into IIT, they are definitely not going to believe you, but anyway they will pay the gate fee for you, right? And even your friends are not going to believe in you, your teachers are not going to believe in you, but you should really, really believe that you are going to get into an IIT, right? Why is it so important? Otherwise you are not going to put your efforts. Now once you have a believable goal, the second thing that you need is a visualization. You should continuously be having a picture about where you are going, right? So my suggestion is, try to go to the IIT that you want to get into, or at least get the pictures. If you want to get into IISc, just get the picture of IISc, stick it somewhere and see it every day, at least for few days when you start it, right? That will give you initial momentum to start. So when you're working, let's say you're watching videos. Now every day when you watch videos for let's say 5 or 6 hours or 8 hours, now every day when you see that when you visualize that goal, when you see that picture of IISc, you'll just see that you are getting close to it, right? So after working every day, you'll just see you are just getting close and close and close, right? And if you can just be on that track for few months, then you'll suddenly realize that you have come too far to turn back, right? So starting is setting a goal, and in order to keep yourself on the track, just visualize that goal every day, and after some days your confidence level is definitely going to increase. You might have observed it. So when you started your gate preparation, from that day, if you just compare yourself now, if you have finished few subjects like TOC or operating systems, DBMS, if you finish some few subjects, you'll definitely feel that confidence in you. So as this confidence grows in you, and as you keep learning every day, after some few days you will not like to give up. So initial stages, it is very important to visualize, and after that, once you are in the flow, you are going to get carried away in that flow. Don't worry about it, right? So first step, just believe in yourself. Believe that you are going to get into an IIT, right? Or find a reason. See, some people, why do you want to do it, right? Some people do it for money. That is not bad. So yeah, you need a better salary, right? So you need a better paycheck. So if you work in a service-based company, you might not get 1 lakh rupee salary. So if you work in a product based company, you will get 1 lakh rupee salary. If that is your motivation, fine. If getting a paycheck of 1 lakh rupees, if that is your goal, fine. Whatever it is, just have a goal and believe that you will be able to achieve it, right? See, you might be anyone. You might be in a remote college, in a remote village, where your faculty doesn't know anything about GATE or its importance, or they don't know about they don't believe that you can get in, a student from that college can get into an IIT. Now don't go and ask them for suggestions, right? And even your surroundings, so people around you, they might not be knowing anything about GATE, or they don't know, or they don't have any goal in their life. They are just roaming around and they are not having any plan for life, right? So when you are in such circumstance, or when you are in that situation, so best thing is try to talk to people who have already achieved it. So from my experience, I can tell you that, see, I'm an average student. I cracked GATE 2 times. So I was able to do it because I believed in myself, right? And if you see, most of the toppers that I see in from our, this time we got 36 ranks in top 100 this year. Now not everyone is a genius, so I could rarely find people with 80%, 90% who are getting into top 100. So all people who are able to get there are having 60, 70%, which means they are just average students who are able to put in a lot of efforts. They believed in themselves and they are able to do it. So that is what I mean to say. Even if you are an average student, and even if you failed to crack IIT JEE or AIEEE earlier, so don't get disheartened. You can do this. You have to believe it, right? Start your preparation with that belief, and don't listen to those people who say that it is impossible, right? So there are naysayers. So even when I started this online GATE coaching, so there are many people who are not believing in this concept, right? So whomever I talked to, they just said that, see, this is not going to work out. It is always better to start an offline institute compared to an online institute. But now if you see it, we got 36 ranks in top 100. So which means when no one believed in me, I believed in myself, and that is how I was able to work. Otherwise I wouldn't have been able to put in these many hours to make these many videos, right? So putting in a lot of effort that needs that belief. So you have to definitely believe in yourself. Just completely, if you are in a situation where you don't have any friends or any mentors, it is very, very important to isolate yourself from them and just get a right mentor and just listen to him. If you don't have anyone, you can email us, you can tell us you can comment, you can just write in the comments about what your parents say, when you say that, when you tell them that you are going to get into an IIT, just write in the comments or write in the email. We will definitely be able to guide you. Okay, so just believe in yourself and keep preparing. You are definitely going to win one day. Okay, fine.